In the previous lecture, we have discussed the Newton's law of motion and basic principle of the momentum. Now we are discussing the conservation of momentum. What is the conservation of momentum? Conservation means constant. What it means? Conservation of momentum. When a system, suppose we are considering two balls. This is ball 1 and this is ball. This is ball 1, and this is ball 2. Ball. And the ball 1 have the mass m1 and ball 2 have the mass of m2. Ball 1 have the mass m1 and ball 2 have the mass m2. This is our ground. M1 is moving with initial velocity of u1, and m2 is moving with initial velocity of u2, and u2 is less than u1. u1 is greater as comparison to u2 because collision will be take place. Here u2 is small, hence the collision will take place. If u2 is greater than u1, then collision will not take place inside the system. Now two balls are colliding. Here two balls are colliding. Here two balls are collide. Collision is taking place here before collision. This is at collision. Collision event. This is mass m1, this is mass m2, and here is the impact. After the collision, this ball goes back in this direction. Suppose p1 speed, mass is m1, and this ball m2 goes with v2 speed. This is final state of collision. There are three states. Ball 1 collide with the ball 2. Here u2 is less than u1 because the collision will be take place. If we are understanding here, when the collision will be take place, the external force acting on this system is this, and m2 block is this, and the force acting F1 and F2. But here we know the Newton's third law, F1 and F2 are in equal and opposite direction. It means F1 is equal to minus F2. It means this is action reaction pair forces. Action reaction force. This is action reaction force. Here total F net will be 0. Here F net will be 0 because F1 and F2, when the collision is taking place, F1 and F2 are in equal magnitude but in opposite direction. Here net external force will be 0. When net external force will be 0, the momentum will be conserved. This is the important condition when isolated bodies, when F net will be 0, then momentum is conserved. This is the important fact. First we have to understand the net external force will be 0. After that we are saying that the net external force will be 0, then the net momentum will be conserved. Here we see that before collision this is state. At the instant of collision we see that the net external force will be 0. It means initial and final momentum will be conserved. This is the initial state and this is the final state. This is the initial state before collision, this is the initial state and this is the final state. At the instant of collision, first we understand the net external force will be zero, then we conserve the linear momentum. Now we taking the linear momentum. Initial momentum of wall 1. Initial momentum of wall 1. What is the initial momentum of the wall 1? What is the initial momentum of wall 1? What is the initial momentum of initial momentum? Initial momentum. Initial momentum. Initial momentum of wall 1 is m1 u1. u1 is positive because this is moving in positive x direction. This direction should be positive. What is the momentum or initial momentum of wall m2? Plus m2 u2. This is the initial momentum. What is the basic formula of the linear momentum? N into v. This is the initial momentum. Mass is m1. Initial velocity is u1. m1 u1 plus m2 u2. This is the initial momentum. Now final momentum is equal to final momentum. Final momentum. What is the final momentum? We see the final states. This is the final states. m1 body is moving negative x direction. This means minus m1 v1 because this direction is negative. Because we consider this direction to be positive, it means this direction should be negative. Minus m1 u1 and this state the final state plus m2 v1. This is the conservation of. This is the initial and final momentum should be conserved. We use this equation and write the values of u1, v1, m1, m2. If we are having any values which is unknown, we can use this relation and find the values of